How do you stay competitive, ever evolving IT services market? And with AI now as well, what's happening with the Microsoft stack and then AI on top of that, how's that sort of changing your market for you right now, James?
One of the challenges that is kind of imposed by all of these platforms is they're constantly trying to make them easier to use, which is great for the end user, but it's terrible for people who then try to make a living telling people how to use the platforms. A lot of it's trying to figure out where the value to the business for that external advice is. So when I started with Power BI, a lot of it was just like, how on earth do I do anything in Power BI? And now the demand for that is much smaller. I guess the maturity of people coming into the organization is increasing regarding data literacy. The number of hard things is shrinking with tools like Copilot sort of dropped into the kind of development environment. People who are struggling to do stuff now have a tool at their fingertips to take care of that. Where I'm seeing the demand coming from now is you've got to kind of move up the value chain and go, right, well, what are the next hard thing? Data engineering continues to be a difficult place because it's complicated. AI is kind of the next level of. The other part is still that kind of abstract layer, the strategic thinking, the design, the architecture, those higher order things where you need that experience of somebody who's been in multiple different fights. Get away from development and delivery type work, because definitely the appetite for that is shrinking in the market. The big four consultancies are throwing people away because they can get AI to do the junior work. The other part is then to focus on packaged solution rather than saying, I'm going to build you a nice piece of code. Here's a solution. It costs X. Do you want it? Don't worry about the nuts and bolts underneath because that's not really relevant to you.